Ladies and gentlemen, our interviewee this week is quite unique. He is the GM and the business designer of Intertech LLC. He is the former VP and one of the directors of Knowledge Amman, and he is also affiliated with so many other companies and turning around their businesses. He is none other than Dr. Baby Sam Saamuel. Mr. Baby Sam, welcome to another edition of Coffee with Roy and this beautiful Rumba Latina. That is quite a CV that I talked about right now. But where did it all start?
Thank you for hosting me today, Alvin. Looking back today, some decisions which I have taken in my life were conscious decisions, but I think they have positively impacted the whole career journey. After my MBA postgraduate diploma in human resource management, I've got a very irresistible offer from a leading pharmaceutical firm, but I kind of rejected it because I was somehow inclined towards information technology and wanted to have a break with IT firms. And I had to have a long wait of like 4 months after my education. Then I joined a company called Radiant Systems back in Chennai as a business development executive. Then the journey continued. Within this system itself, joined as a senior business development executive, and later on, moved to Bangalore. Started evangelizing SAP training with HP and with CCS Technologies. 2004 is when I landed in this beautiful country, and I did come here with an expectation of being here for say 2 years and going back. It's 14 years. Yeah.
I guess that's what Oman does.
Exactly. The country has given me enough and more than I could ever expect. On the professional side, I act as general manager of Intertech LLC. I'm also the business development and the business mentor for Trifoil Advertising and Publishing SASC. I'm also an advisor to a few startup initiatives.
And I believe we're going to talk about that.
Yeah. And on the social side of it, I'm the president of Antipholus and Little Hugs Charitable Trust, and director for Center for Special Education, director Indian Schools in Amman, and also the director of Knowledge Amman, one of the largest volunteer and the largest knowledge sharing platform in the country.
Absolutely. Now, I did tell you that was quite an impressive CV, didn't I? Anyhow, now moving on, can you talk me, what is your role as a business turnaround specialist?
Well, what makes it different from a normal business consultant and a turnaround consultant is, turnaround consultants is someone who basically understands that time is the essence, rapid action is the key. That makes it different, yeah. What basically does is, like, if you look at the big boys or the big major organizations, most of them have gone through this transformational phase, of undergone turnaround at some point of time or the other. Whether it's with Nissan, Toyotas, HPs, Merck, Continental Airlines, all of them have done that. Yeah. So,
in this given market situation, do you think this is essential to a company that has just started up?
Absolutely. The reason why is like it is, every organization tend to fall sick, and a turnaround consultant is no one but as a company doctor. Yeah. So what it does is, like, for me personally, the approach is, I'm not trying to generalize, it depends from situation to situation. First is to understand what exactly is the issue. Yeah. Analyze the situation, find out the root cause. Then have an immediate action plan, which I call it as an emergency action plan, stop the bleed. And later on, then have a short-term plan. In most of the cases, it is to stabilize the cash flow. And then have a long-term plan, which is to have a process-driven system in place versus a people-driven system, and ensure that there is sustainable growth is being established, and hand over to the next leader. This is what a turnaround consultant does, and this is what exactly I do too. Yeah.
So, with Intertech LLC, can you talk me through what steps you have taken to turn around the business?
Well, I would try to put in like a couple of examples. I started the year 2012 with a digital media company in the first place. Its name is Advents LLC, and they were financially challenged, organizational-wise, leadership-wise, they were challenged, and they had very little market penetration too. 2016, they got the Best Agency of the Year award by OTA, powered by ITA, or OTA Awards, Oman Technology Award, powered by ITA. So that's been a tremendous turnaround, I would say. They are one of the leading digital media companies today. And 2013 is when I've taken up the assignment with Intitech LLC. The legacy of the organization has been challenged. It's been one of the oldest IT companies in the country. Challenged in the year 2013 when an abrupt exit of the CEO. There have been financial challenges, organizational challenges, leadership challenges, and that was in 2013 August.
As is the case with most companies that have a sudden regime change.
Oh, exactly, yeah. So, but with the help of the team, we got back to normalcy in, say, less than 3 months.
And still with them.
Yeah, exactly. So from 2014 onwards, I think 2014 we closed the books with the best of best of profits ever in the history of Intitech till then. And 2015 onwards, we have a steady and sustainable growth. 2017, we've taken up another assignment, which is Trifoil Advertising and Publishing in COC, which is again an advertising and publishing house. And again, the legacy has been challenged, but we are expecting to attain break-even in, say, a couple of months from now.
So I think you would be the best person to ask for tips. And what sort of tips and tricks can you tell the young entrepreneurs, the young aspiring entrepreneurs in Amman?
Entrepreneurship is a different ball game altogether. It's unlike being into business. Entrepreneurship is, you're talking about being innovative in nature. You're talking about ready to take risks. You're talking about having sound management skills. And if you're willing to be a lifelong learner, is where you talk about entrepreneurship per se. Now, if you ask me the tips to be told to young entrepreneurs, I would say, draw your plan first. Yeah, put it across in papers. Do your SWOT analysis. Once you do your SWOT analysis, you need to know what you're good at and what you do not know as well. You should be very clear about that. You need to have a clear vision there. You need to start small. You can aim high. That is definitely you need to. You need to be aiming at a market leadership, but at the same time, I feel that you should start small. You should take risks, but at the same time, you should not gamble. Yeah. You need to have different permutation combinations on a particular scenario before taking up decisions. Expect to fail, but yeah, many more. I can actually go on and go on. Yeah.
But what are the qualities required for, let's say, a manager of a company right now?
See, I would say that a manager could survive. I would call them as entrepreneurs, not even entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs. Yeah.
Can you define the term entrepreneur?
Entrepreneur is nothing but you have an entrepreneurial skill, but at the same time you are not taking the risk for yourself, but you're part of an organization and driving the whole ecosystem. Yeah. So what are the qualities? As I said, is like the same qualities of an entrepreneur. You need to be creative in nature. I've been talking to a few people and they said, like, guys, do you believe that you're creative? And they say, no, I don't think we are. But I say that every human being is born creative. Only thing is that
that was my next question.
Yeah. Only thing is, like, you have to break your inhibitions and identify what you're good at. That's one important thing. Sound managerial skill sets. You need to have a very clear vision. You need to have a clear budget in place. You need to have a clear vision, and you need to have a mission statement there. You need to know what exactly you're going to do. So it's very important to do. Lifelong learning is very, very important. When I say that, whether it is understanding your competition, whether you're understanding your what happens around the world, whether you're understanding your, the different models across, it's just not along the course, but lifelong learning is so critical and important. So I think this makes a deadly combination, for a successful manager or a successful entrepreneur or a successful entrepreneur. Yeah.
But Dr. Baby Sam, I believe IT and business turnaround is not just your game. You also are involved in a lot of social initiatives. So what are some of them?
Social initiatives, social engagements, I do not feel it as a duty, but it's a lifelong process that every individual, every human being should be involved in. Back in India, I'm involved with Anjapam and Little Hugs. These are charitable initiatives. Of course, Anjapam is a social enterprise too. In Amman, as I said before, I'm the director, one of the directors of Knowledge Amman. Yeah. And one of the directors of Indian Schools in Amman, and the director for Center for Special Education.
So what would be your role in Knowledge Amman, and what are the challenges you face there?
See, Knowledge Amman is Amman's largest voluntary and knowledge sharing platform, as I said. It was founded in the year 2008 by Tariq Hilal al-Barwani, and it was in alignment with His Majesty's vision about creating a knowledge-based economy. And I think for the last 10 years, as an organization, this is what we've been exactly doing. Empowering entrepreneurs, empowering social entrepreneurs, and thereby aiding the economy, imparting knowledge. And we've been always blessed with nation's diverse talents and resources, and they are the backbone of our organization. I started in the year 2012 as a volunteer with Knowledge Amman, and later on moved in as a senior, as a vice president,
Growth, isn't it?
yeah, vice president, and then senior vice president, and today as the director. In this whole journey with Knowledge Amman, it's been a wonderful experience, enriching experience, no doubts at all. But what has been most what has been too close to my heart was the mentoring exercises, the mentoring initiatives on the social enterprise part of it.
Now let's move on to Antipholus and Little Heart. Can you talk me through that now?
Antipholus is a food aid project. It's a social enterprise back in India. And what we do there is we serve food with love and respect. We serve wholesome, healthy, organic food at a very nominal rate. Okay, and if somebody can't afford even that particular rate or nominal price, they can have food free of cost. The whole concept is like nobody lives in Japan without being hungry. Yeah? And in the evening, it turns to be a cultural space. It becomes a reading space. It becomes a library. It becomes a place where people come and interact. For senior citizens, we have street plays happening there.
Has it been received very well?
Absolutely, absolutely. In the last 1 year, we were able to serve more than 50,000 odd people. And we have the second outlet being inaugurated on the 17th of December.
Oh, fantastic. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And it's a team effort. It's a lot of people across the world who are actually contributing to this particular initiative. Little Hugs is a personal project. It is, but it's been dragging for a while now. The trust has been registered. The land has been acquired. Now we are in the process of building eco-friendly homes. The whole concept is to have homes for children who have been deprived of it. Yeah, that's Little Hugs. Give them a little hug. That's the whole concept.
Fantastic. That's a very great initiative.
Thank you.
I'm not going to keep you here for very long. As he pointed out that his day starts at 7:30 at 8 and ends at 11 p.m. So, I'm going to have to bid bye to you, Dr. Big Sam. But thank you so much for coming down to us.
It was lovely talking to you, Helvin. Thank you. Thank you so much.